following views are a personal presentation by Dr. J. Kim, CEO of Global Energy Corporation. Our current national debt is at $16.8 trillion and is rising every second. The federal government is spending $3.5 trillion per year, but revenue is only $2.5 trillion a year. Our annual deficit is over $1 trillion per year. Our annual trade deficit with other countries is just under $1 trillion. Unless we do something now, the situation will become worse as time passes by. USA must reduce the deficits and national debt. We do not have a choice. The solutions are rather simple, but very difficult to do. We have to reduce expenditures, the federal spending. This is very hard, especially given the political environment we are in. It is very painful to cut the government expenditures, especially when it involves the aid to the needy and to the national defense. We should bite the bullet and reduce some government spending, but this alone will not solve our debt and deficit problem. We must find a better solution. Actually, there is a better way to reduce the debt, and it is easier to do. A better way to reduce the national debt and deficit is to increase the revenue. One of the best ways is to increase export. Export is the answer. If we increase our export by $500 billion per year, it will reduce the deficit significantly. We can do this. Increased exports will stimulate the economy to increase jobs and tax revenues. More jobs and more government revenues will reduce the deficit and the national debt. The solution then is increase revenue by export expansion. And the best way to increase the revenue is to increase exports. How does Genie 22 hybrid reactor benefit the national economy? Export. Genie 22 can significantly increase American export and revitalize the economy. America is the biggest economy in the world. America is the protector of world freedom. America is the leader of innovations and technology. One of the main reasons why America became the biggest world economy is the innovations through new technologies. America is where automobiles were invented. America is where the airplane was invented. America is where electric power was developed. We are the ones who invented the telephones. America is where television was invented. The list can continue through medical, space exploration, computers, and so many other areas. America became the first, not because we had more population nor the biggest territory. America became what we are because of the inventions and the technologies. The technologies and inventions came from the people and their desire to advance the frontier spirit of taking risk to better humanity. These are the engines of America greatness. Now is the time to call upon the American spirit of frontierism that made America what it is today. Let us pay more attention to new inventions and new technologies. Now is the time to take some risk to go ahead of others. America can create the second century of greatness by going forward with new technologies to create new products that can lead the world. This is where Genie 22 comes in. Genie 22 is a 22nd century technology. Yes, there are some risks, but the potential benefits outweigh the risk. GEC, with a U.S. government agency, worked on this new invention for the last 23 years and finally reached its goal of developing the technology that can make nuclear power safe, clean, and secure. It has the potential to provide endless energy source for mankind. GE 22 can bring the second renaissance of American economy. GE 22 can reduce the national debt and deficit by the significant increase of the revenue side of the national economy. GE 22 can increase job opportunities. GE 22 can wipe out the trade deficit. GE 22 manufacturing and exporting will increase the overall national economy of the United States, significant enough to usher in another century of a golden age for America. OECD estimates of 1,000 new nuclear power plants around the world by 2050 can be reality with GE 22. Because GE 22 is safe, clean, secure, and cost-effective, everyone wants it. All nations of the world will want to build GE 22. The world export market for GE 22 is significant. USA can build it for them. USA can operate them. USA will be a new energy export country for the next century with GE 22. The export market for GE 22 could be over $5 trillion if the OECD estimate is correct. The future is now. Let us do it.